All right, so you want to know about Phantom Mint? You sent us their video, some reviews, and even like their sales stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I guess you're interested in how to make meme coins, those cryptocurrency things based on like jokes and internet stuff.
Right.
Well, let's do a deep dive into Phantom Mint and see what we can find out.
Sounds good. This hidden crypto underworld thing they talk about is pretty interesting, I think. It kind of gets at that feeling that draws people to meme coins. You know?
Oh yeah, definitely. But for those of us who aren't like meme coin experts, can you explain what makes them different from, say, Bitcoin?
Sure. So unlike Bitcoin, which is pretty established, meme coins tend to be driven by community hype and trends on social media.
Oh.
That means their price can go up really fast and in unexpected ways.
Wow. So there's a chance to make a good profit.
Yeah, potentially a lot, actually.
So you're saying it's kind of like catching a wave at just the right time.
Exactly. And Phantom Mint says they can help you identify and ride those waves.
Okay. So they make some pretty big claims though, right? Like you can create coins with no technical skills, no following necessary, no upfront costs.
Yeah, they say that.
And of course, the potential to make a lot of money quickly.
Mm.
All while staying completely anonymous? I mean, come on. Is that even possible?
Well, it definitely sounds good. And while we should always be a little skeptical, the creators do say they're living proof that Phantom Mint works.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they even share screenshots of, supposedly their profits.
Interesting. But we're not here to endorse anything, right?
Of course not.
We just want to understand what they're offering.
Right.
So let's get down to it. How does Phantom Mint actually say you should create these meme coins? They talk about this 4-step daily ritual.
Yes, and while they don't reveal everything, we can sort of piece together what those steps might be from what they do tell us.
Okay.
So first they say you need to pick a target, which probably means finding meme formats or themes that are like trending. Then you have to set up the details. That probably means using certain platforms or tools to, actually create the coin. And this thing called a token contract.
Okay, so even though they say it's simple, there's still some technical stuff involved.
Yeah, for sure. That token contract is basically a set of rules written in code that defines how the meme coin works. And then comes the minting stage.
Minting.
Yeah, that's when the coin is officially created. And then it gets listed on a decentralized exchange, which is basically a platform where you can buy and sell crypto without a central authority.
So is it more like clicking buttons than, casting spells?
Exactly. But even with simple clicks, you're still dealing with complicated things like market demand, scarcity, and that whole community hype thing. All those things play a role in how much a meme coin is actually worth.
Got it. So it's not just about making a coin. You have to tap into an existing community and get people excited about it.
Right.
And that's where their claims of teaching insider tactics come in, I guess.
Yeah, it seems that way.
What do you think those tactics might be?
Hard to say for sure. But it could be stuff like how to use social media platforms to get maximum impact, how to work with decentralized exchanges, or maybe even like how to spot trends in the meme coin world before anyone else.
That actually sounds like it could be pretty valuable, even for someone who isn't like totally convinced by Phantom Mint's system.
Yeah, I agree. Learning more about how these markets work is never a bad thing.
True. But let's be realistic. What are the risks here? I mean, we've mentioned how volatile meme coins can be, but is there anything else to watch out for?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, meme coins can go up fast, but they can also crash even faster.
Right.
And there are a lot of scams in the crypto space and fraudulent schemes. So it's really important to do your research and be careful before investing in any cryptocurrency.
Don't forget to do your homework.
Right, exactly. Especially when something sounds too good to be true.
So what's next?
Well, in the next part of our deep dive, I think we should look at some of the arguments for and against investing in meme coins.
And we'll take a closer look at Phantom Mint's claims and see if they hold up.
Sounds good. Okay, so we're back talking about Phantom Mint and these meme coins. They can just explode in value overnight, it seems like. But why would anyone even invest in something so unpredictable? Isn't that basically gambling?
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. Meme coins are super volatile, but that's actually part of what makes them so attractive to some investors. It's that chance of getting rich quickly. It kind of ties into that whole hidden crypto underworld idea they're pushing.
So it's that whole lottery ticket thing.
Exactly. People want to find that next big meme coin before it takes off. Of course, the problem is that most of them just disappear, and those investors are left with nothing.
Yeah, that makes sense. So Phantom Mint says they have this, like, secret formula to find the winning meme coins. Is there anything to that, or is it just, marketing hype? Well, it's tough to say for sure because we don't know the formula, but one thing's for certain. Meme coin markets are inherently unpredictable. Even if you had all the insider knowledge or some fancy algorithm, there are no guarantees. Even experienced crypto investors have lost money when the market suddenly changes. So any promises of guaranteed profits, you got to take those with a grain of salt.
Right. They also say there's no financial risk because you don't have to use your own money. And the whole system can be totally anonymous. How did that play into all this?
Well, that anonymity can be a good and a bad thing. I mean, it offers privacy, which is appealing to some people, but it also means less accountability and transparency.
Okay.
Sometimes that anonymity makes it easier for scams and fraudulent stuff to happen, so it's even more important to be careful.
Right, like you're trading one thing for another. So let's say someone is interested in Phantom Mint. What questions should they be asking themselves before they, jump in?
First, they need to be honest about how much risk they're willing to take. Are they okay with potentially losing their investment?
Yeah.
And they need to figure out their level of crypto knowledge. Do they understand the basics, like blockchain technology, decentralized exchanges, and how the market works?
So even if Phantom Mint makes it easier, you still need to know how crypto works.
Oh yeah, definitely. And finally, it's important to know what their motivation is. Are they just hoping to get rich quickly? Or are they looking for a long-term investment?
It's about matching your expectations to what's actually happening in the market.
Right.
Let's go back to that daily ritual thing they talk about. What might those steps actually look like when you're doing them?
Well, we already talked about finding those trending memes and setting up the token contract. And then there's the minting, where the coin is created and listed on that decentralized exchange. They probably also have stuff about building a community and marketing to get people excited about your new coin.
So there's definitely a technical side to it, even if they say it's simple. What about the insider tactics they're always talking about? What could those be?
It's hard to know for sure. It might be strategies for those decentralized exchanges, how to spot new trends, or maybe using social media effectively. They might even have tips on how to avoid common mistakes.
It sounds like there could be some good info in there, even if you're not, sold on Phantom Mint's system.
Absolutely. Learning about the crypto space is always a good thing, whether you use their system or not.
True. It's about being an informed investor and making smart decisions, right?
Right.
So if any of this sounds interesting to you, there's a link to Phantom Mint's website in the description below. But just remember, you always want to be careful with this kind of stuff.
Definitely. Be critical, do your own research, and make your own decisions. The crypto world is full of opportunities, but you got to be smart about it.
That's good advice. All right, let's move on to the final part of our deep dive. We're going to talk about some of the ethical stuff around meme coins and systems like Phantom Mint. All right, so final part of our deep dive into Phantom Mint. We've talked about how appealing meme coins can be, all the steps involved in making them, and some of the risks too. But there's one more thing to think about. The ethics of it all.
Yeah, definitely something to consider. When you have a system that's all about anonymity and making a quick buck, well, there's always a chance for people to get manipulated or even taken advantage of.
So what are the ethical red flags to watch out for with something like Phantom Mint?
One concern is, are they just preying on people who want to get rich quickly? Maybe leading them to make bad decisions without really understanding the risks.
Yeah, that makes sense. And we've already talked about how volatile those meme coins are.
Right.
Even if you follow Phantom Mint's system perfectly, there's no guarantee you'll make money.
Exactly. And because it's all anonymous, it's hard to hold the creators accountable if things go south. Transparency is really important with any financial system.
Right.
When it's not there, it definitely raises some red flags.
So you have to weigh the potential benefits against the potential downsides. What advice would you give to someone who's interested in Phantom Mint?
I'd say be careful. Don't get blinded by the promise of fast money.
Right.
Learn as much as you can about meme coins and the whole crypto market before you do anything.
So do your research, right?
Exactly. No system can guarantee you'll make money in crypto. It's just too volatile.
Right.
Always invest responsibly and never put in more money than you can afford to lose.
That's really good advice. And if you're curious to learn more about Phantom Mint and their system, you can check out the link to their website in the episode description.
Just remember, approach it with a critical eye and do your own research before making any decisions. There are tons of opportunities in crypto, but you gotta be smart about it.
Well said. We hope this deep dive into Phantom Mint has given you a good understanding of this part of the crypto world.
And as always, stay curious, stay informed, and keep learning.